everybody, it's Jason Collins, and today we're going to be doing a product review. About 6 months ago or so, my daughter gave me a pair of shoes, and I was really excited. For those of you who have been around for a while, the company is called Merrell, M-E-R-R-E-L-L, and they are kind of famous for I don't know what they're called, the barefoot, the toe shoes that were popular about 6 or 8 years ago. My daughter, who's in her early 20s now, she loved the things and she wore them everywhere. And personally, I thought they were a little bit odd, but she's a little bit odd, so it worked out for her. But she raved about them. She said they were great. So about 6 months ago, she gives me a pair of Merrell hiking boots, Gore-Tex hiking boots. And I was pretty excited about them. They were awesome boots. I looked them up online, and they were, like $140 to $160 a pair. And so I was super excited about them. And then we had a problem. The sole just started coming apart. It's like multiple layers of sole in there, and it's like a main sole, and then they have this grippy part that goes around the outside, and that's all sort of vulcanized together or something. Anyway, we started having a problem with the sole of the shoe coming apart, and then there was also some problems with the sort of the leather trim on there that was wearing off, and I'm not even sure if it was really leather or not, but anyway, I had a problem with the shoes, and so I was really disappointed. But I went online and I reached out to Merrell and I explained the problem to them, and they were like, "Hey, can you send us some photos of the problem that you're having with the shoes?" I'm like, "Sure, no problem. I'll go ahead and do that." I send them the photos, and then about a week later, I get a message from them, and they said, "Hey, we want you to do something a little bit goofy." At least I thought it was a little bit crazy. They said, "If you will cut the tongue out of both of the shoes and send us a picture, we'll replace your shoes. They've been recalled, and we'll take care of that for you." And I thought, well, that's pretty cool. So, I get out the knife and the scissors and everything, and I cut the tongue out of the shoes, and I take pictures of them, and I send them back to Merrell. And then a couple days later, I get another email from Merrell, and they say, "Hey, the shoes that you have been discontinued, and they're no longer available. But if you'll go on our website and pick out 3 different pairs of shoes, like your first your first option, your second option, and your third option, the one you really want, the one that you kind of want, and one that you'd be okay with getting, we'll send you some new shoes." So I went on their website and I picked out these. Needless to say, maybe 4 days later, after picking out the shoes, they showed up, and I got from Merrell a brand spanking new. I've not even worn them, so this is like the first unboxing or whatever you want to call it. These are the shoes that Merrell sent me. They are really, really close to the shoes that I had before that my daughter gave me. They're Gore-Tex hiking boots. The soles on them, you guys can take a look and kind of get an idea of what I was talking about. The sort of the 2-piece design. There's sort of a gray part that goes on the bottom of the shoe, and then there's this black, really hard, grippy part that's sort of married to the bottom of that. And so that was where I had the first problem. That was coming apart in several places around the shoe, and so that was no good. And then some of this trim stuff here had cracked and was coming off, and I just wear these things like in normal wear, because most of the time I'm here in the Bat Cave, so I'm not really like out scampering through the jungle or the forest or the desert or anything like that. I'm just working from a home office, and so I'm not really that hard on shoes, or at least I don't think I am. So I think there was probably some sort of a flaw in the design and manufacturing of the first pair that I got. But these are awesome. These are really, I think they're even better well made. I've really, sort of tried to flex these and see if there was any part of it where it mates together, where it'll give. None of that. I think these are awesome. So I wanted to do a product review and a shout out to Merrell for stepping up to the plate and really taking over and showing excellent customer service. If you guys are interested in these, and I don't know if you can see this, I'll try to zoom in so you guys can see. Maybe if I put it down here, it might help. These are actually the style is called the Moab, M-O-A-B 2, and I guess mine was the Moab 1 Gore-Tex mid-width shoe. The interesting thing about how Merrell does things is they really only have 2 widths in their shoe. Widths. Their shoes only come in 2 width-specific sizes, and one of them is medium, which is what this is, and the other one is wide. So if you have a narrow foot, you might want to look into into whether that's going to work for you or not. But anyway, guys, this is the Gore-Tex Moab 2, and they're awesome. I can't wait to get them on and get them out and try them out. There will be a link to Amazon on here, so if you guys are interested in checking that out, you can go and you can order you a pair. Full disclosure on this deal, okay? If you click on the Amazon link below, I'll make a couple of bucks on it. These shoes were sent to me free from Merrell, but only because the original pair of shoes messed up and had a flaw and were discontinued. So, this is not a paid advertisement from Merrell in any way, shape, form, or fashion. These are my shoes, and they just happen to be replaced under Merrell's warranty, and they're awesome customer support. So anyway, if you guys are interested in that, check it out. And otherwise, be sure to comment if you've used these, or if you've used the other ones with the toes and you like those. Let me know in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe, because we'll be doing different product reviews and things as we go forward. So you guys have a great day. We'll see you next time.